Sheikh Jassim Bin Hamad Bin Khalifa Al Thani is a member of the Qatari royal family and is currently running to buy one of the world's most iconic football clubs, Manchester United. However, there is more to this man than just his love for football and his wealth. In this video we will explore 9 things you didn't know about Sheikh Jassim and gain a deeper understanding of the man who could potentially be the new owner of Manchester United. Number 9. Sheikh Jassim Bin Hamad Bin Khalifa Al Thani, the prospective buyer of Manchester United, is the son of former Qatari Prime Minister Hamad bin Jassim bin Jaber Al Thani, who served as the country's premier from 2007 to 2013. Born in 1982, Sheikh Jassim received his education at the prestigious Royal Military Academy in Sandhurst, where he excelled as an officer cadet. After completing his studies, he established a successful career as a businessman. He became the chairman of one of Qatar's leading banks, the Qatar Islamic Bank (QIB), where he played a crucial role in the institution's growth and development. Number 8. Sheikh Jassim comes from a family that has already made significant investments in the sports industry. In 2010, his father HBJ was the Prime Minister of Qatar when the country controversially won its bid to host the 2022 World Cup. Now, Sheikh Jassim faces another family-related challenge as he navigates the possible acquisition of Manchester United. The current owners of the club, the Glazer family, led by Avrin Glazer and Joel Glazer, who serves as executive co-chairman and directors, have been reviewing their investment in the team since last year. Number 7. It seems like Sheikh Jassim Bin Hamad JJ Al Thani, the third son of Qatar's former Prime Minister Hamad bin Jassim bin Jaber Al Thani, was flying under the radar until he burst onto the scene with a multi-billion-pound bid for Manchester United. He didn't even have a Wikipedia entry until late Friday night, which was around an hour after he issued a press release announcing his bid. But don't let that fool you, because Sheikh Jassim has quickly become the face of what many believe to be the leading bid for the football club. As a member of Qatar's royal family, he's certainly not short on clout, and he's already enlisted Bank of America Corp as one of the advisors on his team. It's clear that Sheikh Jassim means business and is determined to make a splash in the world of football. Keep an eye on this rising star because he's sure to make waves in the coming days and weeks. We hope you're enjoying this video. If you have any ideas or suggestions for our next video, we'd love to hear them. You can find a link to submit your topic ideas in the video description below. Also, if you haven't already, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Number 6. According to a Sky Sports report, this fine gentleman has been a fan of the Red Devils since he was just a wee lad of 10 years old, way back in 1992. Ah, the memories. But wait, there's more. While details on Sheikh Jassim's fandom has been a bit thin on the ground, Sky reporter Kaveh Solikar has some interesting tidbits to share. Any profits that Sheikh Jassim makes from owning Manchester United will be poured back into the club, and his very own 9-2 Foundation. Now that's what we call dedication to the cause. But why the 9-2 Foundation, you ask? Well, rumour has it that the foundation is named after United's legendary class of 1992. Talk about paying homage to the club's roots. Sheikh Jassim's competitor for the takeover, Ratcliffe, is said to be a lifelong supporter as well. Looks like these two might have to arm wrestle for the title of Ultimate Fanboy. Number 5. The net worth of Sheikh Jassim Bin Hamad Bin Khalifa Al Thani, the potential new owner of Manchester United, is currently shrouded in mystery. However, it's not his fortune that would enable him to pull off what would be a world record deal to own a sports club. According to The Sun, Sheikh Jassim is a member of Qatar's royal family who collectively boast a net worth of a whopping £275 billion. That's enough money to buy a small country or two. But let's get back to the matter at hand. While the bid for United has yet to be officially announced, a report in Liquip suggests that it could be in the ballpark of €4.5 million, which aligns with the club's New York Stock Exchange valuation. However, independent journalist Miguel Delaney has thrown a spanner in the works by stating that this figure would fall considerably short of the Glazers' asking price. Number 4. Back in 2005, where Sheikh Jassim was just in his early 20s, he made a name for himself by becoming the chairman of Qatar Islamic Bank, one of the largest Sharia-compliant banks in the region and the second largest lender in Qatar. In addition to his work with the bank, Sheikh Jassim has also been involved with Qatar Navigation since 2000. This company plays a key role in the country's efforts to ship liquefied natural gas and other materials, making it an important part of Qatar's economy. But that's not all. At the tender age of under 30, Sheikh Jassim was appointed to the board of Credit Suisse Group AG, where he served as his family's representative for Qatar after the country's sovereign wealth fund invested in the Swiss bank in the wake of the financial crisis. He eventually stepped down from the board in 2017. Interestingly enough, vehicles connected to Sheikh Jassim's father also invested around $200 million in funds managed by the now collapsed lender Greensill, adding yet another layer to the Sheikh's already impressive financial portfolio. Number 3. Hold on to your hats, Manchester United fans, because we've got some exciting news. In a statement released by Sheikh Jassim Bin Hamad Al Thani's 9-2 Foundation, the Sheikh himself has confirmed that he submitted a bid for 100% ownership of the beloved football club. And that's not all. The bid is not just about money and power, but rather a heartfelt desire to return the club to its former glory, both on and off the pitch. Sheikh Jassim's ultimate goal is to place the fans back at the heart of Manchester United, where they belong. But what about the financials, you ask? Well, the Sheikh's 9-2 Foundation plans to make the bid completely debt-free, which means they won't be relying on loans or other forms of borrowing to fund the takeover. The foundation will instead invest in the football teams, the training centre, the stadium and infrastructure, the fan experience, and the communities that the club supports. The Sheikh's vision for Manchester United is nothing short of grandiose. He wants the club to be renowned for footballing excellence and regarded as the greatest football club in the world. We don't know about you, but we've got goosebumps just thinking about it. Stay tuned for more updates on this exciting development as and when they become available. Number 2. According to Bloomberg News, in his bid for Manchester United, Sheikh Jassim must convince UEFA that his wealth isn't linked to Paris Saint-Germain, which is owned by Qatar Sports Investments, a company that has previously shown interest in buying Tottenham Hotspur and Liverpool FC. Despite Sheikh Jassim's role as chairman of Qatar Islamic Bank, Qatar has stated that QSI is not a subsidiary of QIA, which is the bank's largest shareholder. However, even if Sheikh Jassim is successful in acquiring Manchester United, he will face fierce competition from rivals such as Manchester City, who, despite facing scrutiny on their spending from the Premier League, are still a powerhouse in the competition. In addition, Newcastle United, funded by the Saudi Wealth Fund, is currently undergoing a renaissance with its latest owners. The two clubs are set to face each other on Sunday in the English League Cup final. Number 1. According to an interview with Sheikh's father as reported by The Athletic, the patriarch stated that he is not a fan of football and did not initially see the appeal of investing in a sports club like Manchester United. He went on to explain that while he did not have a passion for the sport, some of his sons did, and had been urging him to consider the investment opportunity. As an experienced investor himself, he emphasised that his priority was always to make sound financial decisions, that he would only consider investing in the club if he believed he had the potential to yield returns. Despite his initial reservations, Sheikh's father did not rule out the possibility of investing in Manchester United altogether. He acknowledged that while the decision ultimately rested with his son, he would be willing to consider the proposal if he believed it could prove to be a wise investment. In essence, the elder statesman took a pragmatic approach to the idea of investing in a football club, emphasising the importance of making decisions based on sound financial principles rather than simply for the sake of publicity or personal preference.